So I'm going to quickly refilm this because I just did it and realized with the new film setup I have that you could only see the bottom part of my face. So let's try this take two. This is Mommy Must-Haves. I don't know if anybody else has done this take. I haven't really looked, to be honest, since I was pregnant. But my daughter's turning 2 this December. And these are just some of the things that I found in the last probably more the last year and a half that I've really loved and I like having. So just want to share with you, for those of you who may have kids or toddlers, some things that worked for me. I think everybody is different, every kid is different, so trial and error is always kind of the best route to go, as long as you're safe about it. My daughter did end up having reactions to some products, especially Burt's Bees. I don't know why. I thought I was doing the right thing by going more natural, but those products were a bit of a problem for us. So to each their own, pick and choose and see what works for you. One of the brands that I liked, and this is probably the first brand that I really looked for beyond just generic Johnson & Johnson stuff, was Mustela, and it's their Stellatopia line. So it's more for eczema-prone skin. My daughter is borderline eczema skin, so normally it's dry, pretty scaly dry, but in winter months or if her cheeks are really raw, she will get eczema in those areas, but they're kind of more specific areas. So these are some things that worked for us. This is the Stellatopia Cream Cleanser. Again, more geared towards dry and eczema-prone skin. Really liked this. These are available at Target, Ulta, Sephora maybe even has them. I think they're all over the place. You can buy them online. I think this was about $13 or so. I really like to use this when I notice her skin is acting up. Not super lathering, so if your kids like bubbles in the bath, you might want to have something else beyond just this that doesn't irritate their skin. But I liked this. It's a good thing. I'm almost out. I have kind of a cheaper alternative too, so I'll show you that after I get done with these products. The next Mustela product I really like is the Stellatopia Moisturizing Cream. And this gets a lot of love. This is 6.7 ounces. This is more expensive. As you can tell, we broke the cap off. This also I think I got from Target or Target. I got it from Target. And I think it was $23. So it's a little bit more expensive, but a little goes a long way. I'm lucky that my daughter doesn't have eczema issues all over. Should your kids have to be lathered in lotion every single day, this could get costly. So there are, I'm sure, tons of other options, but this works for us. And we like to use this as makeup at our house. This is our makeup that we put on, and that kind of gets her excited and kind of gets her in a routine of knowing where to put lotion on. So as she gets a little bit older, she'll know to do it herself as well. Because I think when you see kids in pictures or when you're out and about, when their cheeks are really red and raw, you kind of want to get them in a routine of finding something that works for them so that they're not constantly irritated. The two cheaper alternatives I have for those, as far as the wash, this is the Shea Moisture from Target. It's the olive and green tea body wash with avocado. I bought this for myself originally, actually thinking, oh, it sounds really moisturizing. Maybe I can use it as a body wash and also a shave gel. Do not use it for shaving. You can tell there's a ton of olive in here, and anybody who's used olive or olive oil based products, it's very sticky, kind of slimy, and it's very difficult to get off, so this would clog up your razor. I have acne prone skin, so this just didn't really work for me. But once I tried it, I thought, well, this might work well for my daughter. So with a washcloth, when you lather it up, it's perfect. It's a nice alternative to something like this. I think this maybe acts a little bit faster should you have some problem areas that are getting irritated. But for a couple bucks less, this is a good option, and I think you may even get a little bit more in here. So I think this is available at Target, and I thought I saw it at Ulta, but I could be wrong. For a lotion substitute, I have the Aveno Baby Eczema Therapy and Moisturizing Cream. I think this was like $6 or $7. I'm sure you can find this at just about any pharmacy or drugstore. Nice. I don't see a difference between these two, to be honest. So if I were to repurchase, I'd probably just continue using the Aveno. I'd have to look at the difference between the, I think this came in a box, so I don't know if this actually has the ingredients on here. I'd have to find out what the ingredients list is, but I think this works just as well, and it's much, much less expensive. 2 California baby products I have. One of them actually didn't work for my daughter, but I think it's a great alternative for parents or kids that this isn't maybe quite as irritating for. It's a California Baby Calming Diaper Area Wash. I think I bought this from Target. It was like maybe $10 or $13. I liked this because it's a little bit more natural way to treat diaper rash. My daughter has an issue with diaper rash and often has reactions to diaper creams. We're limited to only 1 or 2 kinds, even the all-natural ones. So I liked how few of ingredients were in here so that I could kind of monitor what's irritating her. She didn't have a reaction to this. This looks to be mostly witch hazel, lavender, and tea tree, which I love putting tea tree oil in her bath. I think that does help. The issue she was having is that it had to be extremely dry by the time you put the diaper on. So you either had to get like a hair dryer out or carry around a towel because, you know, waving the diaper and trying to blow and get it to dry down just when you're on the go wasn't fast enough, and it was creating enough moisture to give her more diaper rash. So this didn't work for us, but I think it's great for those moms that are on the go. Maybe you have newborns who are having bowel movements more often, and you know, you're in between homes or you're on a grocery run. Obviously you don't have time to really bathe them, and sometimes diaper wipes don't always feel like they're the most clean. You know, even you use 6 or 7, but you still kind of feel like they could be a little bit more clean. So that's a nice option for those who maybe are looking for something in that area. I'm sure you could probably make something like this too. You'd have to see what safety concerns there are, but I haven't seen a lot of area washes. So if I see more, I'll let you know. And then California Baby, this is the Everywhere Spritzer Eucalyptus Ease for Tranquil Relief. I bought this on Vitacost. And this is kind of just a room spray, linen spray, air, whatever you want to use it for. It really is just eucalyptus. I like this. It's online, they said it was like the cold and flu spray. So I don't know, they sent me 2 because they thought they had sent me the wrong one, and they ended up sending me the same bottle. So correct me if I'm wrong, if there really is a cold and flu and this is a different one. But I like to spritz this on pillows. I actually have a bottle in her room and a bottle in our master bedroom. Especially, she seems to have a runny nose all the time. So it's nice to throw this on her pillows, or even kind of freshen up some of her stuffed animals. Some things they're very delicate. Some of them can't be washed, or they can only be washed for a certain period of time. So to quickly freshen them up, I like to use this. Another option I think that's great for moms is as your kids move from the infant range to toddler range, you almost kind of need to get a different kind of baby bag. This is a Kavu bag I got at our local outdoor provider in town here. And I just like it because it is an over-the-shoulder backpack. The print is very unisex, so my fiance can wear it, I can wear it. You can bring it to the park and fill it up with stuff. I don't like to carry personally a purse for my own things and then a child's bag or a baby bag because it seems a little ridiculous. I did have this beautiful baby bag for when she was first born, and it's kind of, I don't know if you call it designer, but it's like a kid's designer bag. It's, you know, genuine leather and beautiful and nice, but it's just too big. It's great when you had bottles to carry and a lot of extra change of clothes, but now that she's older, there just isn't really a need for that much space, and I end up losing half of my personal belongings in there, and it's frustrating. So I like something a little bit smaller. I tend to keep wipes and diapers and things on one side. I keep my wallet and phone and personal things on the other. You've got a little pocket here for chapstick, sunblock sticks, what have you. And then I always keep Kleenexes and stuff in the lower one. So, I don't know, I really like it. It's durable, it's nice, it's unisex. And then another item that I'm really liking, that I didn't actually purchase this for the intention of, are these kind of ghost chairs. So, I'll try and move here so you can get a better look of it. I got my ghost chairs on Overstock.com, and I did them in 2 orders. They come in sets of 2, so I bought 2 because I thought they were beautiful. I just think they're kind of neat and fun, and we have a very small dining room that's also kind of a play area, so I wanted something that kept the room feeling open. It was really the aesthetics of it that I liked. And then once we got those, I realized how much I loved them, especially being a mom, because you can just spray them down and wipe them clean. I think I would be careful about what kind of things you spray with them or spray on them because I don't know what would erode the acrylic. But I just use, what's that? Kind of an all-natural spray. I'm trying to remember what the name is. You can get it at Target. Mrs. Meyer's clean soap and spray, the stuff you can dilute yourself. That's what I use. And it seems to be mild enough that it doesn't leave any kind of soap spots or erodes the material. So I got 2 more. I actually ordered them on Black Friday, and I think that was my only Black Friday purchase. And I think they had a sale going on that they were, instead of like $268, they were $186. So that's a good price. I think for any of you looking for an acrylic chair, Overstock has some nice options that are at a little bit more affordable price. I noticed I just wasn't super thrilled with the ones they had at IKEA. I wanted something a little bit more delicate and a little bit more unique, a little bit more up class, and had more of a clear acrylic versus like the hazy gray. These are nice and almost completely clear. If you do see color, it's a very light blue tinge. But beyond that, I have no complaints about these chairs, and I really love them. So those are my mama must-haves. I'll update you as she gets a little bit older, as we start potty training. I'm sure we'll have some different things that we'll be throwing in our bags. But those are things that I've loved and liked for probably the last year or so.